Hello everyone, my name is Gertrude and this video is about my Basileia experience. First of all, I would like to thank each and everyone who donated to help support Binghamton students that made it to this trip this year. Basileia, what does it mean to me? Basileia to me means heaven on earth. It also means a lifelong impactful experience with Jesus. One of the most impactful and unforgettable moments during the trip for me personally was large group. Large group because you get to see what God is speaking to others during Bible study time. I would say that Basileia is one trip that has forever changed my life because I thought I was saved until God told me, no, Gertrude, you need more saving because salvation is a lifelong process. Basileia is one trip that I got to see the selfless part of Jesus the most. I got to see the selfless side of God through the staff that served food to drinks and showed us dance moves that we got to the point where we're dancing like nobody's watching. I got to see the selfless part of God when he showed others that they're not alone, that he's with them, either through chipmunks, through tissue boxes and birds, through whatever it is that God that God showed each and every student that he's there with them. I got to see the loving side of God when he showed to everyone that broke down that in that moment their brokenness is not what matters, but what matters is that God can fix it, and he has already fixed it when he died on that cross. It's one thing that I would never forget about this trip. The fact that I had expectations, but God said, no, let me show you. Your expectations are a little bit lower. And he raised the bar during that moment that I had with him, not just personally, but even in the moments where I shared times with my friends, either through worship, either through Bible study, either through retreat of solitude, or even just by singing by the waterside, I got to experience God through all of those little tiny moments. And I would say that I'm very glad, not just for myself, but for every student that made it to this trip, not just from Binghamton, but from all the campuses that made it, because I know deep down that God has changed their lives in a way that others will see and they will give glory to him. And I'm very grateful to have you, Sophie, as my staff and as my leader. I was very glad to experience all the beautiful testimonies that came from my friends, that came from Sophie herself. And I was very glad to experience all those times where we got to take pictures together, to clean together. I'm telling you, Basileia has left me stunned, even up until now. And I believe that it was not just a moment, but it was a lifelong journey that I started with God. And I'm very grateful to be a part of it.